Hello, my beautiful friends. Gabe here from drumbeatsonline.com. And are you sick of feeling super slow on the drum kit? Well, today I'm going to help you get faster hands in just 30 days. So let's jump into it. There was a certain point in my drumming where my hands were just not moving the way that I wanted them to. I felt like I had no control, everything was super stiff, my technique was terrible, and my speed was about 30% where I wanted it to actually be. After being incredibly frustrated about this for long periods of time, I finally found 4 things that totally transformed my hand speed forever. Now this is actually lesson number 3 from a 4-part series called the Master Drummer Roadmap. In lesson number 1, we talked about what's keeping most drummers stuck behind the kit and how the DBO drumming path can help you get direction in your drumming. And then in lesson number 2, we took a quiz to help you know exactly where to start in the DBO drumming path. And this is all leading towards doors opening to my online drum school, DBO Academy, which helps you go from frustration to freedom on the drum set. Doors open on August 16th, and there are only going to be 800 spots available. Last time we completely sold out. So if you want to secure your spot and get in a day before everyone else, click right up here to join the early bird waitlist. You won't regret it. But now let's talk about how to build your hand speed. And with that, we need to know what the 4 pillars of hand speed are. So let's dive into it. The 4 pillars of hand speed are crucial because to become faster, you don't just work on speed. You have to have a well-rounded approach, which is why you want to get better at all 4 of these pillars. The first one being technique. This is how you are going to move efficiently to play the fastest possible. The second pillar is dynamics and control, so you can control that speed and play it at different volumes. The third pillar is pattern memorization, because part of playing fast is being able to know these patterns inside and out. And the fourth pillar is muscle development. We need to train those muscles in order for them to work as fast as we want them to. So now let's learn an exercise to help us develop each pillar, and then at the end we'll put it in a nice 30-day plan. All right, so pillar number 1 is technique. Now this is great information to have, but how do we actually improve our technique? Well, I'm about to tell you. One of the biggest problems that drummers have within their technique is their inability to utilize their fingers. And these are so important to get those micro movements in your stick for speed. This is all coming from your fingers. So what I like to use is something called the push-pull technique. This helps me work on my finger strength within my playing as a whole. So if we're to put this in exercise format, I like to use something called the push-pull pyramid, where we work on our push-pull by starting off with 2 on each hand, then we do 4 on each hand, and then we finally do 8 on each hand. Now with pillar number 2, we want to be working on our dynamics and our control, because if we just have a ton of speed, but we can't control the speed and we can't change the dynamics, that's going to sound super sloppy. And a side note, the word dynamics just refers to how soft or how loud you are playing your drums. If you're only playing loud, then you're not a very dynamic drummer. If you can play really quiet, medium, and loud, then hey, your dynamics are great. So the exercise that I have for you to work on this is called the single double pyramid. So the single double exercise is simply where you start off by playing a single stroke roll of just right, left, but then you switch to doubles, right, left. So we're playing these as 16th notes, so then you just repeat it. Right, left, left. Now, if you're a little bit more advanced, you could play the doubles as 30-second notes. Right, that works. But the real work comes in with the dynamics, and this is where we bring in the pyramid. So for the first measure of this, I want you to play this at a very, very quiet dynamic or volume. And what I want you to shoot for is just having the tip of your stick come off of the drum or the pad just 3 inches, so it's nice and quiet. Then for measure number 2, we are doing more of a medium dynamic. So now you're playing a little bit louder. Your sticks are maybe coming up between 6 to 9 inches off of the pad. So you're a little bit louder, but you're not hitting it really hard. But then in measure 3, you are. Your stick is gonna be coming up about 12 inches off the pad, and you are gonna be playing really loud. So when we put all of that together, it sounds like this. Now, since the third pillar is pattern memorization, I'm going to give you a killer exercise to help you memorize these patterns. It's called the rudiment ladder, and here's how it goes. We are starting off with paradiddles, which is just a simple right, left, right, right, and then left, right, left, left. Those are played as 16th notes, but then in the next measure, we are playing a 6-stroke roll, which is right, left, left, right, right, left, and we are repeating that. But we are playing this as 16th note triplets. So now we are counting it like this. 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3 and a 3 and a 4 and a 4 and a. In the third measure, we are moving to double paradiddles, which again is in 16th note triplets. And the pattern here is right, left, right, left, right, right. So we're just adding a right, left to a normal paradiddle, and then it flips just like a normal paradiddle. And then finally, we are playing a paradiddle diddle, which is, I know, getting ridiculous, which is where we play a paradiddle, right, left, right, right, and then just add an extra diddle, left, left. So again, it's a 6-note pattern, but we're playing this as 16th notes because when we do, it ends on a right, right, which sets us up to do the whole rudiment ladder again, but with our left hand lead. Let's check it out. All right, so as we know, the fourth pillar is muscle development. So the exercise that I have for us here is called Tabata. Now, Tabata is, I dropped my stick. Tabata is an exercise concept where you do something as fast as you possibly can for 20 seconds, and then you take a 10-second rest. Now you repeat this 8 times for a total of 4 minutes. Trust me, this is gonna get your muscles burning. So for this exercise, I simply want you to play paradiddles in Tabata form. So what you're gonna be doing is playing paradiddles as fast as you can for 20 seconds, and then a 10-second rest, and then you will keep repeating that for 4 minutes. Now remember, even though we're going as fast as we can, I still want you to have good technique and good form to the best of your ability. So now let's hear a quick example of a paradiddle Tabata. Now, before we go into the full 30-day plan of this, I wanted to address a question that I keep getting about DBO Academy, and that is DBO Academy beginner friendly? And the answer is absolutely yes. When you join, you will take a placement quiz that will assess exactly where your drumming is, and it will place you on the correct drumming path for you. So if you're just picking up sticks for the first time, you will be put into stage 1, where we have some incredible beginner courses, my favorite being the Become a Drummer in 30 Days challenge. That takes you from literally just picking up your sticks for the first time to playing an entire song by the end of that 30 days. But like I said, whether you are just picking up sticks or you have been drumming for decades, we have a complete roadmap of courses for all levels so that you can make constant progress on the kit without the confusion of what to practice next or how to get better. Doors to DBO Academy are opening in just a few days, and there are only 800 spots available. First come, first serve. So if you want to make sure to secure your spot, join the early bird waitlist right up here, because you will get access a day before anyone else, and it's possible that all the spots sell out in that first day alone. But now let's put all of these exercises together for your own 30-day plan. So for your 30-day plan for faster hands, here's what I want you to do. I want you to practice each exercise for 5 minutes total, 5 times a week. So this is working on your technique, control, and hand speed for 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week, for 30 days total. Now, I pulled these exercises from a much more in-depth 30-day course in DBO Academy called The Full,
hand speed challenge. And in this course, members have doubled their hand speed in just 30 days. I'm seriously so proud of the members there because they are seeing so much progress, feeling less frustrated and feeling more freedom on the drum set. So make sure to join the early bird waitlist to secure your spot. But either way, thank you so much for watching this video and watching this whole series. I really hope that you are feeling progress and feeling more direction. I will see you in the next lesson where we break down the full DBO drumming path, talk about some of the biggest mistakes that drummers are making in each stage. So I will see you there. Stay true. And that's it. See ya.